What's going on, guys? Good to hear you. It's good to see you guys. Press conference. Been a long time. Drama 22 here to talk about the last week game and whatever questions you guys have as reporters for coming up for my game this week versus Smitty. Yeah, Coach, let's go back on last week's game. Hi, this is Reporter Apple. Remember me? Yeah, I remember you. What's going on, Reporter Apple? It's been a long time. Yeah, been a long time. Now, let me ask you some questions about this last game. You did a broadcast and you asked you had a lot of swearing going on and you were upset, especially in that second half. Can you talk a little bit more about that? Oh, man. So, like I had said, man, like that game was something that, when you play against somebody that you respect, you're going to want to win, and when you think you have something set up the way you should have, like I had in that fourth down play where I ran the inside zone lead play, the Smitty special. I thought I had a good play call, and my left tackle, we went back and watched the film over and over. My left tackle just got he just got abolished, man. He got olayed in the worst way possible. So saying all that, when that happens in a game, you just really get upset, and things that are said during the game aren't always 100% true. So I don't think I said anything bad about him. I think I was just more mad at my guys and calling out the play as what it was. So that's what happens when you get that live mic up, you get that live commentary. You're going to hear some things that's going to be a little bit off the wall potentially to the normal listener. But overall, if you remember, that game was a game where we're not playing for anything. We already won the division. We were just playing for respect and just trying to get some good plays on the field and get some good plays against his scheme to come back to later on. So we're not too mad about it. We moved on from it. All right. Well, Coach, hey, this is Reporter Bacon. Hey, how's it going, Reporter Bacon? How you doing, man? Hey, good. Been a long time. Yeah, so let's talk about this game against Smitty, the Indianapolis Colts. He does a good job. He runs the ball all day, every day, So what are you going to do? Okay, good question, Reporter Bacon, man. Hey, what we're going to do really is just try to stuff the run, right? I mean, that's what it's all about, man. If you don't stop his first and second down run game, you're pretty much dead. How are we going to do that? I can't really disclose all that information, but that's what we have to do. Now, at the same time, I know Smitty pretty well, and he's a troll. So he might try something completely different, especially since he knows that everybody is talking trash about him not being able to pass the ball. And from what I know, Smitty's best way to pass the ball, from what I've seen on some plays, on some games, is throwing deep balls down the outside. He might even high pass it. He'll throw the ball to whoever, his big, tall receivers, right? Or he might just throw it to his running back. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be ready for that too. But I'm going to make him have to prove that he can do that stuff. And hopefully if he does try to throw the ball, that pressure that my defensive line, my edge rushers can provide will just definitely hopefully nullify that strategy. But he has all these big receivers, as you see here: Pierce, Pittman. Not the best speed burners, but he's figured out how to throw the ball, how to get the ball up to them and make them separate through the ball being high, or he's actually used his 95 speed running back and just run by some corner. So, I know that. And then we all know, the passing game is the it's the zig route on third and gotta have it, third and medium, third and short. That's where he wants to go with the ball, to throw the ball to the outside. It's a good play sometimes in this. It's not like last year. Zig route's not like last year where it used to be really money. It's still a good money play, but hopefully we can cover that. And then he likes to throw those slants to complement it with it. So he'll do this. He'll audible to that zig route, and then have the slant coming behind it from number 2. Zig route by 3, or he might throw a shallow, or he might end up using a slant route like a crossing route. Like he threw an interception against Views. He had a zig going from on the left side of the screen, slot receiver, and then he had a slant coming from the right side that ended up getting to about 10 to 15 yards deep, almost acting like a crossing route on top of the zig route. So those type of things, I'm not going to break. This is not a game, again, that matters for me necessarily. Winning is what we want to do, but this is not something where I'm going to game plan it. I'll just try to maybe, make one adjustment, and then hopefully the pressure gets to him, because our pressure is pretty good. So he can't really hold the ball for too long. But anyway, that's who we got, but we got to stop the run. And when we have that game, we'll do a live commentary of that game, and we'll talk about that. All right. So just in general, who's the next question? All right. Yeah, reporter Cake, you're new. Hi, Coach. I'm reporter Cake. How you doing? Okay, what's up, reporter Cake? You sure you're not somebody else who used to be in the back? No, I'm reporter Cake. All right, what's up? What's your question? Anyway, we got to go up against, I guess they have a high, they have a defense that's really good. So, can you talk about how you're going to try to attack them? Like I had said, I may sit some guys this week. I'm not sitting here really worried about what we do. It is what it is. It doesn't matter. We're just going to come out and play ball. We want to get the ball into our hands of some playmakers. We probably be still starting one of our backup quarterbacks, and just trying to see what they can do with their arm talent, because that's going to be a big thing that we get into next year. So we're not really worried about that. I would love to get this game knocked out today. Unfortunately, it looks like Smitty can't play today or tomorrow, so we will be going into day 3 with, from what I understand, it will be a 9 p.m. Eastern start. So I'm pretty sure from a compliance standpoint, we will be the last game on that Friday. But, I'm available today, anytime in the evening. But he has a playoff game, and then I'm available tomorrow as well in the evening, and I'm also available on Friday morning. But he said the best time was going to be, unfortunately, right at the deadline. But that's fine. That's why it's a 3-day league, right? So we're good, and we're just going to go out there and play. This is not going to be a game where there's really a whole lot on the line. I think he's pretty much locked up his division. If not, he's going to lock it up probably after this game. But we're going to go out there and do our best. You should see my division. I mean, look at it. Everybody has 10 losses right now, and we still have 2 weeks to go. That's a damn shame. It's really sad. It's really sad that, we have guys who are new, who aren't ready, and we have a Seahawk owner who's pretty much packed it in. So, anyway, let's see. Any other comments? No other comments right now? Well, we're just going to go into this game, like I said, and we'll do this a little bit more. This is more like a preview for the next game, and then we can always review stuff from the last game if you guys have any questions. No big deal. But that's about it, man. So we'll wrap up this conference. Any other questions? Anybody want to say anything or anything like that? Nope. Okay, yeah. You're a new guy, reporter. I don't know. What's your name? Oh, my name is Reporter D. D's nuts. No, I'm joking. Anyway, so yeah, good job. Seems like you have your 2-2-1 leagues going pretty well. U-Shao Tactics and Feds are doing a good job over there, and things are happening, and guys are moving. Playoffs are happening, and we got some new guys who are being introduced to the league and everything. How's that going? And then congratulations on getting into the front office for 220. I think that's a good thing. How's it going? Well, I'll be honest with you, man. I think I'm really shocked that 221 is really going this well so far, this early. It seems like it's going to be a league that can stick around. It could really serve as a nice sister league to 220. The things that we do are the same. There's a little bit more some progressive things happening in 221 because of the flexibility that we have as only a 3-man admin team, so we can install things and get things done a little bit quicker. We love Neon Sports. Neon Sports is one of those things where I think 220 should definitely jump on that with the scheduling threads and just the app in general is just really clean. My Madden does a nice job. I mean, it's way better than what we used to have with Daddy Leagues, but it's really something that I think, we should jump onto. And we get it, when you're in 221, we do things a little bit different, not too much, but I mean, we have like 9-minute quarters. We play a little bit different. Look at the stats over there. Clean games, pretty clean. We don't have a lot of QBs with a lot of interceptions. Guys are playing at a pretty high level. And then we're introducing new guys from different leagues. So, We have guys who play in 220 who come over in 221 and they want to get some work in and they want to compete over there with maybe a different team. It's there for you guys, obviously. And then we have guys who came over from STE, like KG and some others who want to play a little different style. They want to play a little bit more of a sim brand of ball, not a combination hybrid of sim slash freestyle. So they got a chance, like KG did a great job, got a chance to come over there and show his stuff, and I think he's enjoyed that from what he's told me. And then we have other leagues, we have some other leagues you guys don't know about, but there's a whole world out there outside of 220. There's a whole world of sim players who are young. There's a lot of sim players who are actually 18, 19, 20, who want to play sim, who want to play more sim than what we play in 220 right now, with more rules and more ways to make the game realistic. So I have connections from commissioning in some other leagues I've been in, and some people that I know, like Views and Cineo and guys like that. We have connections and we know people, and we're always recruiting people from the outside. They're coming in, and we seem like we have a nice little stream of guys. We're not short on players, which is really hard to do at this time of year. So I think that league's going well. And then jumping into 220, I'll just quickly say I'm new to it. I'm learning. I'm not, I'm keeping my mouth shut when, I'm talking when spoken to, and I'm doing my job. I watch games. I don't always talk about them, but I definitely watch games. So, people are going to get disciplined in the background because we're going to vote on stuff, and I'm going to see, let's just say this. There's going to be there's a lot more eyes with me and Shadow coming in now. A lot more eyes on what's going on. Just in general. Shadow does a great job of interacting with everybody and talking about the games. I'm right now in a mode of life where I'm a little bit more behind the scenes, and I talk about it in the admin chat, but there's a lot more eyes, and I think that's going to be really good. And then the progressive movement of how we're going to make 220 better, whatever it takes, is going to probably happen. There's going to probably be some changes that I think people kind of can predict that are going to be coming, and I think it's good for the league. So I'm an idea guy. I have lots of ideas, and the reason why I have so many ideas is because I've been in different leagues and I've seen people do it different ways, and a lot of times a lot of my ideas aren't even my own. I've stole them from other leagues, just like we have the whole practice squad situation where there's waivers and you have to get permission to sign somebody. I mean, that's not my idea. That's the idea that I got from the league that me and Views was in. So anyway, that's pretty good. I'm happy to be there. It's a good group. I'm happy. Any old beefs I'm trying to squash. I'm trying to start new. There's no reason to have any old beefs because this is a new me, and in a different role. And also in my own gameplay, I got to make sure my gameplay is super sim because I preach it, so I got to be it. I got to try to keep it that way. Nobody's 100% sim, but I'm trying to at least be 95% sim. All right. I'll talk to y'all, man, later. We'll get ready for this game, and then we'll talk to you before the last game of the year against the Cardinals. See y'all later, man. Peace.